This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Chance to run two. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. The bowler looks really confident. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Oh, classic cover drive there. It's away into the gap. You should go for at least 2 here, I reckon.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Ntini from the pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Intini shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nearly gets the edge. Intini with a great delivery there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nicely played. Runs one. That's a boundary save for sure. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over, 10 off it. Lahore, 22 for none.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Edge, but it drops safely. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, that's just outrageous.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes over the top with that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Lahore, 35 for 1. Intini from the pavilion end. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Lahore are 45 for 2. Marshall, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Good running. They should come back for 2. Nice shot. Runs possible. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Lahore are 48 for 3.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Ntini from the pavilion end. Pandya, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good pick up, big chance. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Singh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pandya has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. There could be a couple if they hustled. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's the over. Lahore, a 65 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Chance to run 2. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Big edge, where's that going? Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nicely played. Runs one. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. Lahore a 66 for 4. Marshall from the city end. Ntini coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. Well played, could be a quick single. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. David, the right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything.
How will the bowler respond?
Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
How will he reply? Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Needs to be on target. David with a huge appeal. Nicely played. Runs 1. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end.
He's got their tail up.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. De Villiers taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Chance to run 2. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. 3 off it. Lahore a 90 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
David from the pavilion end.
Captain's going to change things around in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Edge, amazing delivery. The bowler looks really confident. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Huffies goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's two in a row.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Good catch, out. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Going with spin now.
Coming into the attack.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Whacked away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Edged. That's a boundary save for sure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Norris back into the attack. Norris from the pavilion end. Nicely played. Runs 1. Cuts that off well in the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That'll be a dead ball. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Well played, could be a quick single. 5 runs added in that over. Lahore 142 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Singh to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these 2 free-flowing batters. Marshall back on now.
Is going with the medium pacer.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here.
Some adjustments to the field.
Fielding restrictions now in place. We'll need to bowl well to constrain the batters with fewer fielders allowed outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A few moves made in the field.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Can't get that outside the ring field. No, terrible shot. Misses. How did that not hit? End of the over. Lahore, 145 for 6. Everyone's gone up. Norris from the pavilion end. Pandya coming back into the attack has done well so far. Fielder with a diving effort. Very nice catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Straight to the fielder. Pandya sees the end of the over. A superb one it was. No runs and a wicket to show for it as well.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow. He's got their tail up.
Please give them a round of applause.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Marshall over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Power play half completed, and the batters are making the most of it so far. They're ahead of the required rates and going at a good clip.
Doesn't beat the infield. Too good. That is huge.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Absolute jaffa there. The edge flies through the gap though, and there'll be some runs on offer. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Pandya has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Ntini coming back into the attack. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Great shot. At least one on offer. Needs a direct hit. Nearly gets the edge. Ntini with a great delivery there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.